Once upon a time, in a land of shimmering stars and rolling hills, there lived a man named Abraham. Abraham was known far and wide for his kindness and unwavering faith in God. Abraham and his wife Sarah had been blessed with a son named Isaac. Isaac was the joy of their lives, a bright-eyed boy who loved to wander through the fields and play with the fluffy lambs. Abraham loved Isaac dearly, and every day he thanked God for the gift of his precious son. One sunny morning, as the birds chirped in the trees and the grass danced in the breeze, a whisper from God came to Abraham. "Abraham," God's voice said, gentle but firm. "Here I am, Lord," replied Abraham, his heart full of devotion and trust. "Abraham, take your son Isaac," God instructed, "and go to the land of Moriah. There, on one of the mountains I will show you, offer him as a sacrifice to me." Abraham's heart paused for a moment. The thought of losing Isaac was as heavy as a mountain. But Abraham knew that God loved him and had a plan far greater than he could imagine. With faith in his heart, Abraham nodded and began his journey. For 3 days, Abraham walked alongside Isaac, his heart racing like a drum. He clutched Isaac's hand tightly as they climbed the mountain that God had chosen. Isaac, curious and trusting, asked his father, "Father, we have the wood and the fire, but where is the lamb for the offering?" Abraham smiled at his son, his faith shining through the worry in his eyes. "God will provide," he said softly. They reached the top of the mountain, where the sky stretched endlessly above them. Abraham prepared an altar just as God had instructed. His hands trembled as he laid the wood upon it. Then, with great love and courage, Abraham turned to Isaac and explained what God had asked him to do. Isaac, astonished and trusting, laid upon the altar. He was brave just like his father, believing in the purpose God had set before them. As Abraham raised his hand, the air grew still. But just as Abraham was about to make the sacrifice, a voice echoed across the hilltop. "Abraham, stop," cried the angel sent by God. "Do not lay a hand on the boy. I know you trust me completely." Looking up with relief and gratitude, Abraham saw a ram caught in the thicket nearby. God had indeed provided, just as he had promised. He took the ram and offered it as a sacrifice instead. That day, Abraham learned that God always has a plan and his love is as vast as the sky. He named that special place "The Lord Will Provide," so everyone would remember this marvelous act. And on that sunny mountain, Abraham and Isaac returned home, hand in hand and heart in heart, knowing without doubt that God truly loved those who placed their faith in him.